Yo, what is going on YouTube? Skateboard here coming to you guys with another video. Today, you are seeing a different gun, which is the Razorback. It is an awesome gun to use. If you have not used it, well, if you didn't use it in the beta, which I highly doubt some people didn't because it was known as the best gun in the game when the beta was around. So, yeah. But if you haven't used it in the beta and you want to use it in the game, I highly suggest it. The Razorback is awesome. But we're using the same perks that we have always used, the same score streaks, just the Razorback is a different gun, and I'm using stock quick draw 4-grip. I think stock quick draw 4-grip, and that's it. With a nade and the normal score streaks, like I said. So, anyways, what I want to talk to you guys about today is the new kind of rules that they added to known game types that we know, if that makes sense. So, the two game types they changed up a little bit is Hardpoint and Domination. So, first of all, I kind of want to start talking about Hardpoint first because that's going to be most likely a competitive game mode that the competitive players play, as well as always, it's a pub game mode as well. But I want to start off by talking about Hardpoint. The way they changed up Hardpoint is that you guys know that it was first to 250, and there was a 10-minute time period, and each hill was 60 seconds long, and it would rotate 5 times. And so basically, you would go, it would go 5 hills the first half of rotation, then go back to the original hill, and then do it again. So basically 10 hills total, but you go through each hill twice, if that makes sense. So yeah, so there's 10 minutes, 10 hills total, but you go through same one twice. And first 250. But the way that they changed the Hardpoint is that there's some situations in previous CODs like Black Ops 2 and AW where if your team had a huge lead, it would make it mathematically impossible for the other team to come back because there wasn't enough time to play to make the comeback basically. So the way they changed the Hardpoint is that you can make insane comebacks now, which is awesome. I think that's a good change to Hardpoint, and the way that you can make insane comebacks now is as long as your team is controlling the hill or the other team is controlling the hill, the clock stops. There's absolutely no time limit as long as the hill's not being contested or no one's in hill. So if no one's in hill and the hill's contested, the time will keep clicking down, if that makes sense. But as long as a team's in a hill and it's not being contested, the clock will stop. So there could be literally 30 seconds left on the clock, and if your team rotates early and sets up in every hardpoint, you could come back from crazy deficits, which is awesome. I think that's really, really cool that they did that and changed Hardpoint that way. Because there would be times like in competitive Black Ops 2 or AW with my team that we had like a kind of rough half or rough start basically, and then it kind of came to the point where we couldn't come back second half because we had a slow start in the first half, if that makes sense. And we were all bummed out because we're like, oh, we should have started off strong. And so this allows teams that like have started out slow and then finishing hot. This allows the team that's finishing hot to come back, which is cool. It's a new way to play Hardpoint, and it's awesome. Thank you, Treyarch, for making it that way. That's so cool that you did that. But the next game type that I want to talk about is Domination. They also changed up Domination a lot compared to what we know. Domination used to be that it had a 10-minute time limit. You go through two halves, so basically 5 minutes first half, 5 minutes second half. And if you reached 100 points before the 5 minutes, the round would end, and you go to the second half, and then you continue, and then the other team would have to make a comeback. And it was first to 200 basically, but the other team would have to make a comeback in 5 minutes, so they were kind of held to a time limit from when they can come back, which made it really, really hard if you weren't in the lead in the first half already. But the way Domination works now is there's no time limit whatsoever. So you start off in the first half and there's no time limit. There's no 10 minutes. It's the first to 100 points on the first half. And then when the 100 points is over and the first team gets 100 points, there's no time limit again on the second half, and it's the first to 200 points. The first team to 200 points. And so you could be down 10 to 100 or 20 to 100, and as long as you're the first team to 200 points, you can still win, which is awesome because Domination used to never be like that. Like I said, they used to be just a set 10-minute time limit period, and you would switch off every 5 minutes to basically every half. So that's a cool little addition to Domination that we've never seen it before, and I think it's going to allow crazy comebacks again. You're going to see crazy Domination comebacks, which is awesome. People are going to post some crazy gameplays on YouTube and live stream some crazy comebacks, which is so awesome. It like helps content creators like with their YouTube videos. Like everything about the new rules of Domination and Hardpoint are just awesome for everyone, because they're gonna make you feel good when you come back from a like huge like deficit, if that makes sense. But that's gonna be it for this video. That's all I want to talk about. Oh yeah, one more thing about Dom before I actually go is there's no neutralizing flags anymore, so you can't like when you cap a flag in Domination, as soon as the bar got to like halfway, it would neutralize it, and then it got fully, then you capped it the full way, you capped it for your team. There's no neutralizing anymore, so you have to cap the full flag to get the flag. There's no neutralizing. So that's it on the new, basically the explanation of how Hardpoint and Domination works now. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was playing Uplink, and like I said, I went off on these kids. I can't remember what the exact kill dash ratio, but you guys will see that in a second. It was like 50, 60 kills and like less than 20 deaths. Yeah, 51 and 11. There you go. So I went off on these kids, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys in my next Call of Duty video tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.